Nice pinstripe suit. It's one of my own. I can get you one if you want. Congratulations, sir. I tell you what, your work ethic is inspiring. Your work ethic is inspiring.
Hey, I'm here with the one and only Conor McGregor. You got a message for the troops?
Yes, the notorious Conor McGregor here. This is a message to the great troops of the United States of America. I'm here with your Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth. You're in good hands. Men, women, keep fighting the good fight. Fight, 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 as the big man says. Let's go, troops of America. God bless.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir. God bless us. Thank you.
On Conor McGregor being in the White House, Phil Rowe says, I don't care that this convicted R is at the White House. I'm generally confused by who we admire in this generation. Stop praising him. Get it off my feed. There's tons of comprehensive, noble, stand-up people in the world to look up to. Do better. Garry wants to return in early summer. He could fight Buckley. He could fight Usman. He could fight the loser, Sean Brady and Leon Edwards.
When am I fighting again? I would like to fight International Fight Week, June 28th. I don't care who. I don't care who they want to put in front of me. I just want to fight and I want to prove that I'm the best in the world. Do I think I won the fight against Shavkat? No. I believe on that night and to this day that Shavkat won 3 rounds and I won 2. But I was very close to winning that fight. I definitely prioritized defense in the first 2 rounds to not let the guy get any steam. And then I picked it up in rounds 3, 4, 5. And I believe like that was when the momentum shifted and I started to dominate. In my mind, I was a takedown away from winning that fight. And I would love to go back one day and I would love to avenge that loss. And I'm excited to because I believe that guy's going to hold the belt one day. We said it. We both knew it. We will cross paths one day. And I said it that week, our fight week. I believe me and Shavkat are going to meet each other far more than once in our careers. I go, why amn't I fighting for a title? I had a chat with my agent and I rang him when I heard about when he told me about this news and I was livid. Still am to this day. You know, I had a number 1 contenders fight where the guy now has to get knee reconstruction and is out for a year. But, you know, it's not my fault. I didn't do it. I didn't stab his knee 20-something times and boot the leg off. I'm not fighting for a world title because I'm coming off a loss and they're giving it to a guy who's been injured for a year and they think that's more exciting, but they're wrong. The world title fight was meant to be Shavkat Rakhmonov taking on Belal Muhammad for the world title. But Shavkat apparently is out injured. I wonder how that happened. Now they're pulling in a guy who hasn't fought in a year because he's had an operation on his forearm because he broke it in his last fight and hasn't fought in a long time and hasn't been active. So they're giving it to Jack Della Maddalena to fight Belal Muhammad because I'm coming off a loss. That's okay. Don't worry, I'll get you all. You're all mine.
Kayla Harrison's probably going to be the co-main event at UFC 316 in June in Jersey.
Well, don't eat chickens and you won't get caught. You could live on the farm if you were just like, you know, you ate cat food. I think this one's a girl. I can't tell though. Don't attack me. I don't know how to open this one. Alright, let me just lift this up, okay? Relax, relax. I'm not gonna hurt you. I still haven't hurt you, have I? Please don't attack me. Ow! That go. 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 Get out. Get out. That way. Go. 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 Get out. Come on, this way. Go.
Chael Sonnen says Charles Oliveira told him, I'll only fight Topuria if he wins the belt. This is my weight class. I hold a higher ranking. I've been a champion before. This guy is all talk. If he wants to fight me, he needs to come up, get the belt, put the belt on the line, and then I'll take him on. Charles Oliveira's fought the champion and all of the 7 top guys aside from Dan Hooker. He's fought Makhachev, he's fought Sarukian, he's fought Gaethje, he's fought Poirier, he's fought Holloway, he's fought Michael Chandler twice.
Fascinating conversation on the Anakin Florian podcast today about Islam Makhachev, the lightweight champion. If you were the UFC, do you do the Ilia Topuria fight? Do you have him fight Justin Gaethje? Do you do Charles Oliveira a second time? What do you do? Ray Longo, Kenny Florian, Jason Anik all do the Ilia Topuria fight. I understand on merit why mixed martial art for mixed martial art. Two champions like that in their primes, why it makes sense to strike while the iron is hot, as they might say. But there's a lot to unpack there. You know what I would do if I was the UFC? I would call the pound-for-pound king, Islam Makhachev, and I would be like, hey, yo, Islam. I'd be like, what you think? Who do you want to fight? You know what other people say? Kenny Florian suggested it on the Anakin Florian podcast today that maybe Ilia Topuria could elevate Islam Makhachev in a way not unlike Conor McGregor helped elevate Khabib Nurmagomedov in terms of sort of overall mass attention. Fascinating conversation, long form, live on the DraftKings YouTube channel. See you later.
Leon Edwards is actually the underdog against Sean Brady on Saturday. Brady a slight favorite. Edwards still blames the time difference for his loss to Bilal Muhammad fighting at 5 in the morning. But on Saturday, he won't be fighting at 5 in the morning. He's going to be fighting around 1:30 p.m.
A lot. I just feel like my reactions was slow, you know, like I could think in my head like what I wanted to do, what I trained to do, but for some reason my body and my mind just wasn't in sync as it is normally in normal fights, you know. And like I said, competing, I feel like I walked out at like 5 a.m. It felt like I was like, that's someone will warm me up and be like, okay, go fight, you gotta go and fight, you know what I mean? And then I got in there, but like I said, it is what it is. Even though he got the win, it was still a close fight on my worst day. You know, it's like, I think he won 3 rounds, I won 2 rounds, and even on my worst day, I was still in the fight. You know, I was still close. Right after, I was upsetting, obviously. But this is a guy that I know I can beat. Right, I think 10 out of 10 times I beat this guy. You know, you think you got the one time, and so it was more about my. Knowing that I could beat this guy, knowing that it was the circumstances leading up to the fight that played a massive part in the fight. So it's more of a frustration at the start.